Welcome to our Hive studios. Many retailers struggle when handling social media and online platforms. How do you build a high-performing digital marketing strategy? I'm Lina Vaz, content editor at Hive, and with me in the studio is Simon Kingsnorth, a best-selling author and founder of SK, a marketing agency that helps disruptive companies to drive growth. The third edition of his book, Digital Marketing Strategy, is out now, offering practical guidance on how to build a successful marketing strategy. Let's welcome Simon to the studio. Good morning, Simon, and thank you for being with us.
Pleasure.
Digital marketing is a rapidly transforming world, and it can be difficult for retailers to keep up with it. How can they make the most of it when their budget might not be so big as to hire an agency to look after it?
Yeah, it's a big question. I mean, as you say, digital marketing is a huge area, and it's changing literally daily. So it's a hard thing to keep up with, but it's very broad. But there are some specific things within digital marketing that you can do to make the most of your budget and stretch the pounds as far as you possibly can. Some of those, for example, content is a really critical area. I think every business should be taking advantage of content. Video content, obviously we've got some right here, is really, really important. That's growing more and more all the time. But using content across your website benefits you from an SEO perspective, which is really, really important. SEO is a fantastic tool for those on low budgets. It's something you can do yourself by generating some PR, building some links, improving your website, but as I say, also producing great content. Obviously content flows into social media as well, which is a massive area. The more you can do working with social media influencers is great. In the retail space, that's really powerful. There are influencers out there that literally just open your product and it will get you in front of millions of people. Of course, influencers who will wear and show off your products as well is enormous. And again, that's a very low cost way of working. All these things, the cost is really time beyond actual budget, so it's a great way to invest. Advertising is, of course, that's much more of a question of budget. But there are some fantastic tools out there on the social channels especially, where you can get in front of very targeted demographics. For Google Shopping ads, it's another great example. But really, if you're low budget, I would say focus on content generation, focus on social media, focus on SEO. If you can target some advertising as well, you can use some really powerful platforms to do that, then that's a great way to stretch the budget as hard as you can.
And for a marketing strategy to be successful, it's important to be quite specific in terms of market, brand, storytelling. Are there any general rules that are applicable to all?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great point, because you're really being in a niche gives you a strength. And if you are a retailer, if you can find your niche within that space, you're going to have a lot more success than trying to be too broad generally. If you look at most successful businesses, they are generally operating within a niche. But whether you are or you are not, one of the keys to success is being unique, right? You need to find your voice, you need to find your place within your market. And that can be through the way you position your brand, or through some of the channels, or the messages, or the campaigns. It can be looking at the competitors and trying to flip it and be the exact opposite of those guys. Lots of ways to do it. But being unique is really important. I think another good rule is keeping your conversion journeys and your messaging very, very simple. So if you're trying to get people to take a specific action, push them towards taking that one single action. Keep it single-minded. Don't try and direct them in multiple different places, because the more things you ask people to do, actually the less they're likely to do. So if you keep it very focused on the one action you want them to take, that's great. There's also a really good case study on conversion for retailers from a number of years ago that Google produced. And it's really powerful around ensuring that with a checkout journey that you're doing as a retailer, you keep that very lightweight. You don't make that too heavy. So whilst you can encourage people to register, always give people a guest checkout option, always, because that will massively increase your conversion, and it far outweighs what you can do from having that data. So yeah, encourage registrations, absolutely, but don't force that. And if you are looking for registrations and you're looking for just positive experiences with your brand, use very positive imagery. If you can use positive imagery of humans smiling, the increase is not only in your brand and how it looks, but actually your conversion rates will lift significantly from having positive smiling people. If you can make them babies and you can make those babies stare at your conversion button, it'll go up even more. So it's a great case study. So you use positive imagery, keep your messaging very simple, keep the checkout process very, very simple, and try and operate within a unique niche if you can.
Thank you so much, Simon, and thank you for joining us.